Alright, what's up, guys? Here's Squid. Squid. This is my second video since I graduated and the crew broke up. But, yeah, been hanging in there. But, yeah, this video is it's another movie review. My second one, not the crew. Well, all my movie reviews besides, I think, one or two have been by myself. But still, second one out the crew, back home. Baby Driver. Baby Driver. I just saw it. I think I saw it 2 nights ago. I saw it 2 nights ago. Saw it with my brother and my best friend. And actually, Baby Driver is one of those movies I wasn't really sometimes there's sometimes you have expectations about a movie, whether they're gonna be really good or really bad. Like what movie? It's a movie I watched recently, and I actually didn't mind it at all. I don't know. Actually, no, not movie, a series, Iron Fist. I watched Iron Fist recently, and I actually didn't mind Iron Fist in the slightest. Like, people said Iron Fist was really bad and really horrible, and I mean, I'm not. Alright, somebody was rolling around in the cul-de-sac that I did not know, so I had to check them out real quick, but it's all good. Yeah, but I watched Iron Fist recently. I just finished that. Actually, I don't have a video about the Marvel Netflix series and all that. Iron Fist, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, all those. I'm gonna have a little discussion about them because I just recently finished watching all of them, and I just kind of want to share my thoughts on that. But as a Baby Driver, there's, like I was saying, there's some things that you have certain expectations for. Like remember the comedy special Kevin Hart's Laughing at My Own Pain. I remember everybody talking about it and joking about it and saying all these things you're gonna learn today. I remember watching it expecting having this really high expectations, and then it was lackluster to me. I mean, it was funny, but not but everybody already kind of run the jokes from it. Baby Driver is one of these movies that I went in expecting one thing, expecting that it was gonna be a pretty good, concise movie, and I got what I was expecting, which is very rare. Because usually it's either worse is good or bad, good or bad. Literally, the only thing in that whole entire movie that I was slightly surprised was that Jamie Foxx's character wasn't as one-dimensional as I thought he was. That's literally it. So, I mean, I guess this is the platform for any mainstay people that have been here, subscribers that that do watch my movie reviews. The platform I'm gonna do from now on is gonna be pretty simple. It's gonna be spoilers. I mean, non-spoilers, spoilers, and then I'm gonna say what I didn't like about the movie. All right. Well, I'm gonna say what I didn't like and what I did like about the movie, I guess. Well, actually, in the spoiling stuff, I'm gonna say what I liked. So I guess at the end, I'm gonna say what I didn't like. So first, non-spoiler review. It was actually a really, really good movie. It was funny when it needed to be funny. It was action-packed when it needed. It was action-packed throughout the whole thing. It kind of it had some funny parts to it, I guess. But with his whole name being Baby, but whatever. It was dope. It was a reasoning behind that. All the actors did a good job. Kevin Spacey only plays one character. That I'm now realizing Kevin Spacey only can play one character, which is a very cold, calculated villain. Yeah, it's cool. John Hamm was in there. John Hamm did his thing. I totally forgot the main character's name, his actor's name, but he's dope. I've seen him before. He's really good. Leave down in the comments if you know his name, which I probably should look it up before I started this video. Whatever. Yeah, it was really dope. I mean, it had a little love story in there, and basically kind of was a guy. Basically, without spoiling anything really too much, as a guy, he got himself in a bad situation. He's doing what he has to do, and so the guy so happens to have a talent for driving cars really, really fucking well, and basically he's driving cars really well because he owes the debt to Kevin Spacey's character, and that's really all I'm gonna say for not spoilers. He owes the debt to Kevin Spacey's character, and he's helping them out more or less, and it's really, it's really good. Honestly, I never felt bored in the movie. I mean, yeah, there was things I definitely questioned in the movie that didn't make too much sense, but there's some movies where that something doesn't make sense. It kind of takes you out the movie. Like, example, as when OliveGrummer sees this, he's going to instantly know, I might say this, Transformers 4. There's Transformers 4, there's a lot of parts in that movie that took me out the movie, so it ruined the movie experience for me. This didn't happen with Baby Driver. It didn't ruin the movie experience. It wasn't too long. It wasn't too short. Everything was kind of dope. Everything was kind of cool. Alright, now I'm transitioning into non-spoilers. I mean spoilers, my fault. Spoilers, yeah, into spoilers. Yeah, basically, long story short, kid, his mom was a country singer, had a great voice. His dad beat up on his mom. They were in the car going somewhere. He was in the back seat with his iPod, listening to music, and they crashed into the back of the semi. I'm pretty like, which is like the only way I don't want to get into a wreck. I can get into a wreck any other way besides that. You lose your head, it's fucking horrible. No, you can have that. But yeah, basically leaves them with tinnitus. Tinnitus, you know what tinnitus is? It often happens in war veterans and like people that are in the military, people that shoot guns a lot. That happens to them a lot, or people like around jets and stuff. Any loud noises, basically, you around a bunch of loud noises, you can develop tinnitus, and I think it can go away after time. But yeah, he has permanent tinnitus, and it's horrible. It's like really bad. Like because of this tinnitus, he listens to music all the time, right? He listens to music all the time. You hear, and he listens to like offbeat songs, which is kind of funny because all the songs they use, besides a few of them, like it was easy to clear those samples. So like that's kind of one thing I liked about it. It wasn't just a bunch of big songs. Like you go to Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad dropped money into their soundtrack. They dropped cash into that thing. They had big names all through it. This they didn't. They had small time people that really wasn't that really didn't mind. You know, it wasn't whatever. They only had, I think, honestly, they only had like one or two big songs. They had a song by Queen in there, and then they had Run the Jewels by Run the Jewels, which I'm pretty sure wasn't even a problem because Big Boy just dropped a new album called Boomerverse, and his single on Boomerverse is a song for the movie featuring Run the Jewels. So, featuring Run the Jewels, and Killer Mike and Big Boy, I'm pretty sure was in the movie for like 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure. So that was cool. But long story short, he stole the car full of money that Kevin Spacey's character had. He stole that car, and then had some money. Kevin Spacey called him, tracked him down, basically threatened him, said, "You have to pay me back for what you just did." After I think he sold the car too. So basically, he's been driving Kevin Spacey to basically pay him back this whole time. He meets a number of people. Jamie Foxx's character is one of these people. Which Jamie Foxx's character, I'm just gonna have to talk about him. His name is Bax in the movie. I thought he was gonna be really one-dimensional, and in a way he kind of was, but he was a little deeper. He was a very entertaining person to watch. He wasn't just like a blob, another crazy guy. He was a little bit more than another crazy guy, I guess. I mean, I guess he kind of like fit on the trope that like, oh, you think this guy is crazy and dumb, but he's actually way smarter than you think he is. I guess that's like a common trope now. But I mean, he was dope, cool character. John Hamm's character was really dope too. He was like used to be a stockbroker or something like that, and had like a prostitute, like wife, girlfriend that's also crazy. A lot of crazy people in this movie. A good bit of violence too. A good bit of violence in this movie. People getting shot in the face a lot. I think honestly, the whole movie was really dope. And also, just speaking on Baby, and Baby basically meets this girl randomly at a diner. Not randomly at a diner, but he goes to his diner. His mom used to work at the same diner. His mom was a country music singer, and also she waitress, I guess, because he wasn't big yet. So I mean, it was pretty dope. But he goes to his diner and he meets this girl. She's thinking something, and they just like fall in love, like on the simplest ever. They just kind of fall in love. Which I mean, in kind of a way, it's kind of like it was kind of cool. It was kind of cute, I guess. They just fall in love, and then whatever, it works out. And she does some wild stuff with him. She goes pretty far with this dude that she barely met. But I mean, even that was cool. I mean, the whole movie was. I like all the performances were clean. All the performances were precise. Everything was nice. Everything was good. There were some like gaps in like things. Like at the end of the movie, she had. At the end of the movie, they're like driving out of a parking garage. There's like bullet holes in a Bronco they just stole. John Hamm's character is trying to kill them, and they just killed John Hamm's character, and he put bullet holes in his Bronco. It's not the same Bronco that like OJ flipped, but it's a Bronco. It's the other one. But and she bullet holes in his Bronco, and he passed out because of the fight. So like she's on like a highway way far away from the city they were just in, but bullet holes in his Bronco. So like it makes no sense how the hell she got that far. A cop should have been pulled her over. But at any point, and then the whole thing about it, they didn't make it unreal. He went to jail. Like at the end he goes to jail. I mean, he has 5 years parole, and he gets off. He gets off where, but he goes to jail. So it's wild. So I mean, I guess to wrap it up, the things I didn't like about the movie. I mean, like I said before, it was kind of weird how quick baby, and I think her name was Deborah. How quickly they fell in love together. It was kind of weird, but it was whatever. That was like kind of weird, and then there was like some outlandish things that kind of happened, I guess, like the Brocco scene I just talked about. Is there another scene? But another scene that's really outlandish. I know there's other outlandish scenes, but I can't really think about them. Like how, like they got away with certain situations. How how baby never wore a mask the whole time he's a getaway driver. Never wears a mask one time. Like traffic cameras don't exist. Like that's wild to me. Like they would have been caught him. They had like basically a very decent picture of him, and he's still wearing the same sunglasses and same jacket that he was driving in every day. So I'm sorry, the cops in this world suck until they catch him at the end. I mean, besides that, I enjoyed this movie. The only two movies I can probably say I enjoyed more this year in 2017 is probably Logan and Get Out. And Get Out was close. Get Out was close, because I enjoyed Logan thoroughly. So that's about it. I think on the movie scale, I don't remember where I put any of the other movies. So you probably, you can listen to the scale a little bit, but you also can, really blatantly ignore it also. I'll give it like an 80. 75, 80, which is pretty high for me. So yeah, that's this review. Make sure to follow us on all the social media stuff, which OliveGrummer's gonna put it down in the comments after I send this video to him. Stay cool, and thanks. Appreciate y'all for hanging in with us, because we're not in the best of moments and times with the channel right now, because we really haven't went up at all. We've lost a couple subs, but the ones that stayed, I appreciate y'all. This is Squid signing out. In honor of Dante and OliveGrummer, peace.